Okay. Hi, Yunwen. It's really nice to meet you. Thanks for being here today. I'm Xiaoyu, a year two student majoring in counseling, which is under the Faculty of Education, University Malaya. Can you please introduce yourself to me?
Okay. My name is Chen, and you can call me Yunwen. And currently, I'm also a student from Faculty of Counseling in University Malaya. Mm.
Hi, Yunwen. So, before we jump into anything heavy, would it be okay if we warm up a little? So how has your weekend been so far?
Actually, my weekend been so far. I was very busy lah because I need to handle a lot of activities. So currently I felt a bit stressed lah.
So, how are you feeling right now?
Um, Actually, my main stress is um about my because I have to juggle a lot, like my family issues, my work and my personal commitments. It's like my mainly stress. My main stress came from my family. Because um, I just now I have mentioned I need to like handle a lot of activities. So my family will feel like I start neglecting them, like I don't prioritize them lah. Mm. So I don't know how to do about how to balance my activities and my family relationship. Mm.
Okay, so thanks for showing up even though you are feeling a little bit busy and tired, and maybe you feel some stress about connection with your family. I really appreciate that. So before we start, I want to know, have you ever joined a counseling session before?
Mm, Actually, I didn't have counseling session before lah, so this is my first time for having counseling session. So I felt a bit nervous lah. Uh,
I think it's okay to feel a little bit nervous, but it's okay. Uh, I know you are a counseling student, so I won't go into very detail, but I'd still like to check in and make sure we're on the same page. Is that all right for you?
yes, okay, no problem.
Great. So just briefly, our session today will be around 40 to 45 minutes. This space is for you to talk openly about whatever's on your mind. I'll be here to support you, help you reflect, and work alongside you, not give you advice or judgment. So, and always, everything we talk about is confidential unless there's a serious risk of harm to you or others. I'll let you know if anything like that comes up. Because, as I informed you before, this is my assignment to my supervisor. So maybe I need to record a video for my supervisor to give me instruction and adjust. Does that all sounds okay for you?
Okay, I don't mind if the counseling session is being recorded. If okay.
Thank you, Yunwen. So let's begin. Can you start by telling me what brings you counseling today briefly, whatever feels most important to you?
Mm, like I said just now, I think what what is the reason I being here is because I want to know about how can I do to like make to feel better lah between to make a balance between my relationship between my family and my how to handle my activities well lah in my daily life. Yeah,
You first.
it is mainly for my family lah because lately every conversation between my family will turns into an argument because my parents will expect a lot from me, but I'm really packed with my school activities. So sometimes and more often than not, I will feel guilty when I can't meet their expectation. So I really feel that pressure lah. Mm.
It sounds like you're feeling a little bit overload, maybe, and even though the activities are meaningful, um, they are taking up so much time, so that your connection with family is fading. So
Mm.
I really want to know, how do you usually arrange your activity time for a day from morning until night?
Actually, uh, for my time management, because I'm to be honest, I'm not a very very organized person. So for morning, I will wake up like around 8 to 9, and then I will go to school to have my class. So after the class, maybe I will go home to like have uh sleep at afternoon, and then my uh my club activities is like from uh the evening. So actually, for our meeting will be uh like take a very long time. So maybe you will from 7 p.m. until midnight, 2 3 a.m. like that. So it's really long meeting. Even though this was not an a meeting, like we will do some props, like to make sure that the activities have a very good props like that lah. So it really takes up my time. Like, I don't have many time to talk with my family lah. Mm. So by the
It
time I get home, I will feel very exhausted, and I don't want to talk with anyone anymore lah. I just want to have a rest. Mm.
Yeah, it sounds like the you have so many class and you need to handle activity, so you really feel tired. So you don't have time to connect with your family, maybe because when you feel very tired, you really need to have rest. So do you think you participate in this activity out of interest or out of sense of responsibility or some expectation?
In fact, for my this activity, at first, I'm very passionate about it, that because I love doing activities, because it is like organizing a camp for secondary students. So I think that the things that I currently do right now is very meaningful and I can bring contributions to those secondary students, because when I see their change after participating in this camp, so I will feel very like happy, and I think what I do right now is very meaningful. But eventually, when the time gets long, I will feel like a bit exhausted, because this activity was really taking out my time uh, many time but I won't uh I won't quit from this activity, because I think it is my responsibility to do well because this is my decision to take part in. And I don't, if I quit just for my reason, like I feel exhausted, I think this is not responsible and I think it will get others people in trouble also. Mm. So I think I will uh even though I'm exhausted, and this may cause my relationship with my family members uh get worse, but I will still choose to have uh participated in this activity. Yeah.
You mentioned that before at first you joined the activity because of your interest, but for a time, you feel like that, and the activity takes you a very long time, so maybe you feel a little bit exhausted. But because of the responsibility, you still choose to join the activity. So now I wonder, are there any activities that you actually didn't really want to participate in but still took part in?
Mm, actually, ah, for my activities, right? Because my these club activities really prioritize in bonding. So after the meeting, they will go out to have a supper like that. Uh, to like to make sure that the to make close to get everyone close lah. So at midnight maybe we will go out to have a supper to chit chat with each other. But sometimes I really feel exhausted and I want to go home. But because everyone wants to, like everyone was going right, if I didn't go, if I don't go for this bonding, I will feel guilty lah. Mm. So at the end, I will also choose to go for this uh, bonding. Yeah.
You said that since everyone was going to this kind of activity, you thought you could choose not to participate, but because you follow the crowd, you still took part. It sounds like you enjoy the activity, and you also feel like that the sense of responsibility to join the activity, but at the same time, there's a cost to a family relationship. So when you said losing connection or losing touch with your family members, what kind of feelings do you get in your body or in your heart?
Mm, actually, after because uh previously, right, when I didn't join, when I haven't joined in these club activities, my relationship between with my family was very very close, and like I have time to share anything and everything to my families. But when I get paid and I don't have any time and I don't have any energy to share my thing with them, I think I will feel very sad lah, because mm, I think my family will also feel sad because they will think like I don't prioritize them, and it is uh I will feel very sad and I don't know what to do to, and I, even though I explained to them, they also didn't understand me lah. So I don't know how to communicate with them uh in a good way to let them understand me. Yeah.
I can understand your sadness not only comes from the distance of your family, but also from not being understood by your family, and also feeling sad because your family sadness. It really makes people feel depressed. It sounds like that sadness comes from the sense of losing connection with something or someone that truly matters to you. Would you willing to share a recent moment where you really felt that the distance you with your family members strongly?
Mm, actually, I have an example. Like last week, right? Mm, my mom uh, got very very upset because uh, uh, she wanted me to because right now I'm studying in KL and my parents were staying in Penang, so it is quite a long distance. So my last week there's my cousin's like wedding dinner. So my parents wanted me to go back to Penang to join the party. So, but my mom got very upset because I reject I reject to join this dinner because I had a major major activity deadline. So not only my club activities deadline, but also my school assignment deadline that I need to do a lot. So I just couldn't go for this dinner. So um my mom called me and she even cried. She said, um, why I become like this? So why I don't prioritize family members? So uh, but what can I do? I just can't do anything now. So I don't know how to like balance these two. I feel like uh mm, I'm only one person that I cannot split myself into two to like join everything. So I have to like uh give up one of the part. Yeah. So I just can't do anything. But my mom will get very upset lah because of this.
Yes, this is indeed very difficult. On the one hand, there is your own pursuit. On the other hand, there is the expectation of your family. So,
Mm.
when you hear that you said that your mom feel very upset, and what about your feelings afterward?
Mm, I in fact, to be honest lah, uh I will get frustrated because I think like mm, I've given you I I have given you my reason why I can't join this dinner, but she thinks that she will she will thought that I'm making excuses for not joining it lah. So I will get very frustrated, and this causes me I don't want to like explain anymore again. Yeah.
You tried to be honest and explain yourself, but when she didn't accept it, you felt misunderstood and emotionally exhausted, and it made you not want to explain anymore. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is extremely strong, so how intense was that feeling of frustrated?
In fact, it goes up to 7 to 8. Yeah, it's quite frustrating.
Mm, you that must have been painful. So it seems like you care about your family a lot, but you are torn between responsibility and relationships, and you try a lot of time. You try a lot of times to explain to your family members. Maybe they didn't experience what your experience, so maybe they didn't understand. Um, am I understand this correctly?
Yes.
So it sounds like these activities gives you a sense of meaning and achievement, something that matters a lot to you because you are interested in. So I'm wondering, when you choose to attend a club meeting instead of calling home or connection with home, uh, who do you feel you are working hard for in that moment?
Working hard. That mm, um I I think that I will like working hard for me myself because I think that I was still young and I can try a lot of things in my life. So I don't like, I think it is okay to contribute all my times to learn something. And I think that if I don't try many things when I'm still young, and then I will lose a lot of opportunities. So I think after like weighing these two aspects, I will choose to like uh, take part in these activities because I think I can learn many things from that. So and these activities uh will not take like for many years. It is it it will only take up um, uh 1 to 2 semesters, so it is quite short. So maybe at that time, like maybe these 2 semester, my relationship with my family will get not very close. But I think after the activity ends, I can still like my family was also still there, so I can get up, I can get close with them again lah. So I think for now I will choose to prioritize on my activities instead of my family members.
Yeah, I understand. You said that you choose to activity because you feel like that the activity you can learn a lot of things, so it's really meaningful for you. It sounds like for now, it sounds like you are juggling different roles, and each one carries its own weight and expectations. Like you responsible for your activities, and you also need to responsible for your family. So, do you feel like that you are? Do you feel like you are trying to be both a commitment student, leader, and a good daughter at the same time?
For sure, I really want to balance these two. Like I want to be a good daughter, and also I want to be a responsible person in my uh club activities. I really want to handle these both aspects well, but currently I don't think that I can do it well. But I'm still trying to do it well lah. But I I I will try my best to get close with my family while at the same time be handle well in my activities that maybe I can like send more message to my families to share my daily life lah. Maybe I can like WhatsApp them and I can share pictures with them what I ate today or what has happened in my life today lah. So even though I didn't like go back to Penang to meet them in person, I still think that maybe through messages or even when I really have time, I can video call with them so that they can hear my voice or see my face for a while so that they don't miss me so much lah. Mm.
I really admire how you are taking the initiative to balance both sides. You are not giving up either one, but trying to create a way that works for both your heart and your responsibility. You said that you have tried to balance both sides at the same time. So, can I clarify with you that can you please share a specific experience that you try to balance both sides at the same time, and what was the result of that time?
Um, in fact, when did I start realize that I need to balance this both aspect is when my mom calls me and she cried about I don't prioritize my family. So at that time, I think I should make something to make this different. So I think at the time I didn't sleep at all, and I think what can I do to balance these both aspects. So after after the day, when I uh, eat something, when I eat my lunch, so I will think about it. In fact, I can capture this picture about my lunch and share it to my families. Like, today's I have a bowl of noodles and it tastes quite good, and this is not really expensive, and I should share it. And I think I should share it with you. Like, after sharing it, my parents will also reply to my message like, oh, this is also what I ate today. So like at the time I feel that, oh, we are like on the same uh we, we are on the same page, like we are getting um we are we are giving each other about our recent updates. So we're like uh they were they don't feel like I'm neglecting them anymore. Like so they will feel like ha- they will feel happy lah, because I'm willing to share more, even though I'm busy. Even though like this is a little thing, right? But this is what actually happened in our daily life, and this is what really matters. They really matters.
It sounds like your mom's call really touched you deeply, Yunwen. So you cared so much that you couldn't sleep at that night, just thinking about how to make things better between you and your family. Uh, you said that if you share your life to your family and they share back, you both of you will feel like happy. So I heard that you mentioned that guilty. Could you tell me when this feeling is usually the strongest?
Mm, when did I feel the most guilty is when uh if my family uh because we can't meet each other uh often, right? So if my family there happen some urgent issues, like um they were falling sick, or someone gets injured, and they they inform me about that, but they want to have a video call with me to tell me about this issue. But currently I have a meeting and I can't just left the meeting, so I will reject to have a video call, or like even have a quick phone call with them, and I rejected. So this is the time, this was the time I really feel guilty, because I can't like catch up with them uh when the time they need me the most lah. So I really feel guilty about I can't even like listen to them what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy to feel guilty because losing some emergency information from family. So you have given me many informations about your activity and your relationship with your family. So I wonder that, what do you think if your mom heard these thoughts of yours here? How would she respond to you?
If I willing to share my issues to her, in fact I think they will- she will try to understand me more. Yeah, but most importantly is I'm I need to explain more about my situation more. I need to explain my situation currently I'm facing right now to her in detail more lah, so that she can fully understand what am I facing right now. Yeah. So it it I need to take out my courage to tell her about what am I facing right now to her lah. This is the most important.
So before we talk about next step, I'd like to understand in your heart, what kind of relationship do you truly want to have with your family?
I really want to get close with them, but sometimes I will uh, feel exhausted by sometimes if I feel exhausted. But when I feel exhausted, I won't like talk to anyone. So, but at the same time, I also want to get close with them. So I really hope that my relationship with my family members will get very well lah. Mm.
That sounds really important to you. So, what was the connection like before?
Just like I've mentioned just now, my connection with my families uh before was very well. I can share anything to them because I have the energy and I have the time to share with them. Yeah. So it is quite close and yeah, we can share everything. I want to get back
So,
to that lah.
so right now, you are doing a lot of club work or activities that fill your day and the night. So maybe you don't have much time to give the reply to your family.
Mm.
Um, if you list all your class activities for maybe next week or weekend, do you have one activity that you say are essential, and do you have activities that just out of um, responsibility or habit?
That means that what activities I can choose to like not joining it.
Yeah.
Um, in fact, I think if I really want to choose to like uh give out one of some activities in currently is that the supper in midnight lah, because I think uh I really want to rest well, and I think eating supper in at midnight is also not very good for our health lah. And uh I think this is the first point, and the second point is I think if we want to like bond with each other, like the bonding activities, uh we got not not only like solely based on eating supper at midnight only lah, so we can uh like have a dinner with each other, uh not just like uh just eating supper at midnight lah. So we can choose to do other activity as well. Yeah.
So you went to connection, but your current routine isn't supporting that. You want to have connection with your family, but your current routine isn't supporting that. So it's really busy.
Yeah. So, but I will try to like utilize my little time, like uh maybe when eating lunch or when I want to rest, and when before I rest I can text them that I'm going to sleep right now, like I can do this little things.
So let's evaluate this together. If you continue with your current pace, all these activities and events, Do you think it will bring you closer to your family?
Yes, because I really think that uh this this small thing really matters to really matters because what my family really wants is they want to know about my daily life, like what I eat today, what I did today, did I rest well, what am I feeling, what was my feeling today. So what they really want to know is these little things like if I success to like fulfill this little thing and I can meet their expectation, then I think our relationship will not get worse anymore.
So, uh, you mean that if you share more information about your daily life to your family, they maybe met their expectation. But for now, I heard that you mentioned before you choose to join a lot of activities and events from your club. So maybe you feel really tired when you come back. So you don't have time or you don't want to share because you feel really tired. For now, do you think the current activities you join uh, will bring you closer to your family or just push away?
Um, to be honest, really, what the activities I joining right now is, uh, if I am really busy, this is like will make me push off from my family's life. But I think there's no solution to solve it because it really takes up my many time. But after finishing these activities, if I am willing to share what has happened in my activities to them, then I feel like this is also one of the to type of solution to get more closer with my family like when when I go back to Penang, if I share what have I learned in these activities, what um what I feel most happy in this activity, then I think this is one of the topic that I can share with my family, and this is one of the topic that we can like communicate with each other. So if I'm able to do that, joining those activities is one of the type to guess to make my relationship with my family get closer lah. So I don't think that there's really an answer about whether joining those activities will push me off from my family or will get close. I think the answer is both. Just depends on um what did I do? Yeah.
So I heard that you already have the plan to maybe reconnect with your family. You mentioned that you really you will be willing to share your daily life, like your the happiness when you join your activity to your family. This met their expectation. That sounds like a good start. So would you like to use the plan you introduced to me to reconnect with your family?
Yes, I think um like what did I do really matters. So I will try my best to like don't neglect my family. Yeah, so I can utilize my little time in my daily life to share to share what has happened in my daily life to them. And after I got back in Penang, I can share more with them so I can reconnect with my family. Yeah.
You mentioned that you actually want to balance activities and family contact. When you turn to Penang, you will implement your plan. But if you take action now, you mentioned that you can share your daily life with your family through social medias, which is good. But you also mentioned that you feel sad because your mother doesn't know understand you. So can you try to communicate with your mother peacefully? Um, it sounds a useful plan. So if it is possible for you, maybe you can just skip the event that you feel like actually you cannot join, and then use the evening to video call to your mom, or just plan a time on the evening to share your daily life to your family. Um, so after that call, you can write down your felt, even just a few words. Would you be open to trying this?
Yes, I think this is a good way. If I really like give up those activities that not really important to me, if is I can rather use this time to get to have a video call with my family. I think this is a good example that I can balance those aspect well lah.
So I think it's great to take this step. So on the scale from 0 to 10, where 10 means I'm absolutely sure I will do it, how confident do you feel about this plan?
It's how confident, like if I can rate, I will give it 5 or 6 because I think uh it is just a start lah. So I think um I can like improve more in the future time. So uh at this currently I can just try to do my best, and in the future time I can improve a bit uh to achieve more lah.
That's wonderful. So let's check in about how it went in our maybe follow-up session. Okay, even if it's not perfect, we will learn from it.
Mm,
So thank you for being open today, Yunwen. You have already taken the first step. We are almost at the end of today's session. How are you
mm,
feeling right now?
Currently I feel that I have more direction in my uh currently lah. So I think I know what I need to do after this session. Yeah.
It sounds like just putting your thoughts into words, give your mind some breathing space, or you have more direction to plan to have reconnection with your family. So I just want to summarize. Today, you shared how your involvement in meaningful couples activities has been affecting your connection with your family members. So you have reflected on your roles as both a student leader in activities and daughter, and we explored how that inner tension shows up in your daily life. Um, I'm really proud of the way you named those feelings, and you gave me your own plan to reconnect it uh, with your family members, and you and made a practical plan to call your family or call your mom uh, on next week. So I'd like to check in again. Uh, maybe we can have maybe if you have any other problems, so you can connect me freely. We can maybe we can make an appointment for the follow-up session after this session. Uh, so do you agree with this?
Yes, yes. If I need, and I will connect you. Mm.
Okay, so In the meantime, just remember, one step at a time is enough. You don't have to do it alone.
Yes.
So really, thank you for joining the counseling session today. So that's the end of the counseling session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.